I'm Ian Miller. I'm a junior. My major is finance.
My name is Tori Walter. I'm a sophomore. My major is finance too.
So when did you put on your first pair of skates?
I started ice skating when I was 14.
Really? It's kind of old, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I played softball all my life, and then when I was 14, I was a pitcher, so my catcher cross-trained with softball, and she was a goalie.
Yeah.
So we were really good friends, and so I went to a lot of her games, and that's how I started playing hockey.
That's interesting. I just actually moved up here from Kentucky when I was 15. I started skating then.
Really?
Yeah, so
That's pretty cool.
that was pretty fun. So you're from Arizona, correct?
Yes, I'm from Arizona.
What is it like, hockey-wise? What is it like being from Arizona compared to?
In Arizona,
Massachusetts?
there's probably about 5 rinks in the whole entire state, and the state's pretty big. And so for my age group, 1996,
Yeah.
there were probably 5 girls who played hockey, and there was one girls team every year. They'd be U19, but there would be like 12-year-olds on it because they didn't have enough girls to play. And so I had to leave Arizona to go play in different states to be able to play college hockey.
Okay, so you played for the Milwaukee Junior Admirals, correct?
Yeah,
You want to explain?
my senior year, I went up to Milwaukee and I lived with the host family. So I played up there. I went to school for about a semester and a half, and then I came back home to Arizona and I graduated there.
Sounds like a fun experience.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
When did you realize that hockey was your sport to play?
Like the moment I stepped on the ice, like I played a lot of other sports like softball, basketball, soccer, and I just liked hockey so much better.
Have you ever been injured?
I've had a lot of concussions because I'm pretty short, and when I played boys hockey,
Yeah.
my head was probably here and their shoulder was right next to my head, so I'd always get hit in the head, and I had a lot of concussions.
That's upsetting, yeah. Never had a concussion. I haven't been injured. I play soccer, so
Yeah.
thank God I've never had any injuries. I cut open my head. Interesting story. One time, riding a bike, it was dark, and I was riding through some woods. So that's a story for another time. But when did you start thinking about playing college hockey?
Probably when I was 15, so after a year about playing hockey,
Yeah.
I wanted to play college hockey because there was like a lot of opportunities for girls to be able to play college hockey.
Mhm.
So that's what I wanted to do.
How did you hear about Nichols?
Nichols was on a list that my coach gave me, and I wanted to major in finance. So a lot of the other schools, they didn't offer finance.
Yeah.
They did like liberal arts and stuff. So Nichols was business, so I wanted to do finance. So I emailed our coach a whole bunch of film, and he recruited me to come.
So, I never got recruited. I actually walked down here.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so. You want to explain your recruiting process? So what was it like?
I got recruited to a lot of schools in the Middle East because that's where Wisconsin is.
Yeah.
But I wanted to come out to the New England area. So I sent film because a lot of the coaches didn't come out there to go
Mhm.
watch me play. And so I got recruited by St. Mike's, St. Anselm's, Plymouth State, and Nichols. So I picked Nichols out of all of them.
That's pretty impressive. Did you visit before you committed?
Yeah, I came during spring break, so no one was on campus, and the campus was like really dead because you guys had a bad winter, and so all the like trees and grass and stuff were dead, and so I wasn't used to that being from Arizona because
Yeah.
our trees never die and like the grass is always green. So I was like, the school's kind of ugly, but then I really like the business aspect, so
Yeah.
came here.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I came here. I mean, Nichols is a business school, and it's actually one of the top in the Northeast. So that was another strong thing for me too. Did you notice any differences when you first started playing college hockey?
The games are a lot faster, and the girls are a lot stronger than what they were before.
Yeah. What about time-wise? Do you have time off the ice to still get things done?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks with our rink being so far away because that's a bigger time commitment than most. But it's like if you manage your time well, you're able to get it all done.
Now being from Arizona, does your family ever come in to you play?
Yeah, my dad came up for our home opener. He was here for both games, and he's going to be back December 5th.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I live pretty close by, so I mean, my parents come, but most of my other family members don't usually come because I'm from Kentucky. So actually, my grandparents came one time, but that was it. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, it was lots of fun. Being a sophomore, what's the difference between coming in as a freshman? Did you prepare differently this off season?
Yeah, I knew that I had to get a lot stronger because I'm one of the smaller players on the team. And last year we had a lot of seniors, so that was really good to look up to because there was a lot of top players on our team. So we had to replace those players, so it motivated me more to work in the off season.
What is your best memory so far at Nichols?
My best memory is probably breaking the win record that we had last year,
And what was that?
8 games.
8 games?
Yeah, so that was exciting.
I'm sure that was. What's your biggest goal to accomplish during the next 2.5 years?
I want to break that record again, and I just want to set the tone for future years coming to Nichols.